but I will talk first about the animated Mr. Miracle that's
Yes.
coming, that obviously based on yours and Mitch Garrett's excellent series. Um,
Thank you.
what can you tell us?
I could tell you this is my entire life right now. It is it is what I do. I wake up. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it. I wake up in the morning thinking about it. I go to sleep thinking about it. We are in the middle of making this absolute wonderful show as good as it possibly can be. I'm the showrunner. I'm writing every single episode. I mean, there's so few details. I think I can quote James Gunn from Instagram. At least I can confirm that he said that Mr. Miracle is a DCU show. You know, that has huge implications for our show and for the DCU at large. Mitch is a producer on it and a designer. Mitch Garrett, who obviously brought this whole thing to life. And Mitch and I are on the phone every day talking about how to make it good and how to make it better. And you know, there's 1,000 details, you know, from you know, we got to cast Darkseid and we got to cast Orion, and you know, obviously Scott and Barda were the big ones. And finding the right people and finding the right designs and finding the right way to tell this story. Then there's two things about this. There's the fact that I'm revisiting a story I wrote nearly a decade ago, and I'm not the person who wrote that story, because that was a very raw, emotional story that's about breakdowns, it's about suicide, it's about love. It's about sort of these huge themes of like what is real and what is not real, and revisiting that has been a revelation, and I'm utterly in love with it. To me, it's the best thing I ever wrote. But also, I've had 10 years of people talking to me about this. So there's another thing that's involved here, because I think comics were this sort of unique medium where there's not a lot of distance between us and the audience, where I've sat down and I've signed literally hundreds of thousands of Mr. Miracles over the year and had so many conversations with people about what they loved about the show, or about the series, or what confused them, what really. And so having that, so not only do I have the original material, but I have 10 years of people telling me what works and what doesn't, that I can incorporate into this. And I sort of know how to use that while turning into this other medium and making it bigger and bolder and huger and more, and even more beautiful. It's an absolute dream come true, and it's a lot of wonderful work. I'm having so much fun doing it.